This table is disgusting. Okay. Hi everyone, it's me again, it's Grace, hello, and welcome back to a new bullet journal video. I haven't done a bullet journal video since last February because in 2018 I wasn't really journaling a whole lot, but I've gotten back into it recently and I wanted to share what I'm doing with you. A big theme this year is I'm trying to bring more positivity and appreciation into my life, and so I think that you can see that a lot in my bullet journal. I'm setting more goals and acknowledging my own accomplishments, and I think that mindset is going to be really helpful for me going into this year. So I reinvented most of my spreads recently to find out what works for me, because I had come to the realization that what I was doing was still kind of what I needed when I was in school, and now I don't have as much going on. So this new style kind of is more functional for me. So I have this cover page, and what I wanted to do this year, I wanted to kind of challenge myself to put more art in my journal. So every month I'm planning on drawing the symbolic flower for the month. So this month is the carnation, and as I said, I want to challenge myself to draw more because I really like drawing and I want to do more of it, and so I thought that this would be a cool way to incorporate that. So I drew this kind of line drawing style of a carnation, and I did it in black and white, so it's kind of minimalist, and underneath it I wrote some kind of little fun facts like the scientific name and the fact that it represents love, fascination, and distinction. And I was kind of going for like a botany journal or notes or something like that, and I feel like it kind of looks like that, which is pretty cool, so I'm happy with the way this turned out. It turned out a lot better than I was expecting. I don't really consider myself very good at art, but I really like this drawing. I think it looks really nice. So for the title, I wanted to keep with the same minimalist style, so I just did this one box with one pen, and it just has the Roman numeral and the month in it, and underneath it I just put a quote. The quote I used is from Hamilton. It says, "I'd rather be divisive than indecisive," because again, one of the things I'm trying to work on this year is speaking up for myself, even if it kind of disrupts the flow. So I thought that kind of encapsulated what I'm trying to do. So yeah, I really like how simple and clean it looks, but it still is kind of elegant with the little flower there, so I'm really pleased with this spread. I like it. Another thing I realized recently is that I don't need a double page calendar. One page is plenty of space for me because, again, I don't have as much going on right now because I'm not in school. And another thing that really helps with is I really like to have my tracker on the same page as my calendar, because the calendar's a page I refer to every day, and if I have my tracker on a separate page, I've found that I forget to use it. So having the tracker on the same page on that right side there is a way of making me not only more likely to fill out the tracker, but it also holds me more accountable to actually do the habits that I'm tracking, because I see it every single day and I'm always checking in on it, and so I want to fill it out. So that's really helpful, having that right there. This month, I'm also starting a favorite things section, so I can look back at the little things that brought me joy this month, all the awesome media I consumed. And this spread is another awesome example of me trying to notice the positive. So I have a page of things that I did well and a page of things that I'm grateful for. I've used a gratitude log before, but I also wanted to focus on something I do well and something I'm proud of every day, because I wanted to acknowledge the things I appreciate in myself as well as the world around me. Now, my weekly spread is probably the biggest change in functionality because I don't do daily spreads anymore, which is wild to me. But now instead, I just use these little blocks for scheduling out events or writing down any notes I have for that day, and then I have a master weekly to-do list off to the side, and I keep a running daily to-do list on my phone. And this works really well for me because I didn't have enough going on day to day to merit a full daily section. The only thing I really used it for was assignments, and I found that everything else I have to do is flexible enough that I'm fine with just one list for the week. And I think that having all the space that I didn't use was a big reason why I stopped using my journal. And now that I have this system that works a lot better for me, for where I am right now in my life, I really like it, and it makes me a lot more motivated to use my journal because I'm not looking at all that empty space. And that's it for this month's spread. I hope you liked this video or that it inspired you in your own journaling practice. If you want to stick around on this channel, you can hit the subscribe button below, or you can follow me on any of my social media in the description. And yeah, that's it for today, so I'll talk to you again soon. Bye guys!